I get the feeling from this website of what it would be like to work with Eggbook, and I think that's great. I'm gonna say that I think music videos aren't the best paid. 6,000 followers on a company page on LinkedIn for an animation studio, I think is pretty good. Is that really the people who they're trying to attract? Okay, big problem. Whoa, big problem here. You know, that's a big deal. That's not good. Today, I am going to roast an animation studio's marketing and portfolio.
Boom. Roasted.
This is part of a new mini-series called Motion Design Marketing Roasts. So if you want to check out the other videos, check out the links below in the description and let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these motion design marketing roasts. You can also submit your own portfolio and marketing for a mini roast, and I will leave the link below this video in the description. So today I'm going to actually use our freelance funnel framework to assess Eggbook's marketing and website. And in the freelance funnel framework, it has different sections based on a traditional marketing funnel, which are awareness, attraction, action, and advocacy. So in terms of your website, this is mainly going to be where you're kind of attracting clients. They're already sort of warmed up leads, otherwise they wouldn't really be on your website. So let's check out Eggbook, that animation studio that I'm going to be roasting today. So I went on their website. I'm immediately greeted with lots of animation, which I think is great. I love that they put cracking animation as their headline. I think that's really cute because I can immediately see what they're about. I can see that they quite like to have fun. They do quite fun animation. All feels kind of coherent and on brand. I'm really enjoying this website so far. So what we do, welcome to Eggbook, our 2D animation studio dedicated to empowering artists and creators with a vision. One thing that immediately stands out, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm interested. And then I feel like starting with this, are you a musician looking for a standout music video? I'm going to say that I think music videos aren't the best paid, and maybe Eggbook could be the best animation studio for music videos, right? Potentially, but I'm kind of wondering, is that really the ideal first client that they want to attract? Because if not, then I think that this is kind of placed not in the best way. See, this appealing to businesses, I think, is obviously going to make Eggbook more money. So I think that Eggbook are kind of getting there. I would think about refining this copy a little bit and thinking really about like, who are the past clients that we've worked with, that we've loved working with. One suggestion I might have is to interview that client and say, do you mind if we interview you? We're doing a bit of research. We love working with clients like you. So it'd be great help to us if we can interview you about, what it's like to work with us, what problems you're having. Make sure you let the client know as well that it isn't a sales pitch, that this is really about research. Because I think then they could really find some really great copy that their ideal clients are saying and then put it into this website here. This is great. Having some, logos on there, it's giving me, trust. I'm like, okay, I trust this studio. They've worked with ITV, they've worked with BBC. I think that's really good. This is fantastic. Having a testimonial on there is really, really great. I think that they've done a really good job on like highlighting one part of the testimonial as well, because what you'll notice is your clients they skim, they're not going to read everything. I think that I would probably make this the highlight line, but this is a really good example. The only thing that could improve this is having a picture, a photo of this person, just to build an extra bit of trust in there. Contact us today to start your animation journey. I like this. I think it's nice. I love that they've got the call to action at the bottom of the page. I think this is really good. I think it's great that they've got their email at the bottom as well. Our projects. Okay, big problem. Whoa, big problem here. We couldn't find the page we were looking for. So I'm a client. I've gone on their website. Instantly, I can't get to their projects. So let's kind of go to work. That doesn't work. Go to animation. Okay, now I found this page. But, that's a big deal. That's not good because this is the link on the homepage. This is like the most important thing that we want you to click on. We want you to see our work. And then when I click on it, this is happening. It's so easy to do. I get it. And I think that, you're watching this video. After you watch this video, go to your own website and click on all the links. I do this all the time too. Stuff breaks over time as well. So you've got to regularly keep checking this stuff. So, okay, so we found it eventually. I'm loving, the text and the branding throughout. I think it's really cute. I love that they're highlighting it. All our best bits of animation, one place just for you. I get the feeling from this website of what it would be like to work with Eggbook. And I think that's great. I think they're doing a really good job of that. Click to find out more about projects. So they've got the reel here. That's great. Let's take a look at this reel then. Okay, nice. I like it. It's consistent. The work is consistent. I understand what I'm going to get from Eggbook. I think they've done a good job. I like that they're putting their clients underneath here as well. Click to find out more about projects. Great. They're like leading me through the website. They're telling me, if I want to know more, I can click on these. So let's have a little look. Okay, so music video. So, maybe they do a lot of music videos. Maybe this is a good revenue stream for them because it seems like they do a lot and they're really pushing that. So maybe they really enjoy doing that, which is great. So the process, I would talk more about like what is the campaign, what was the concept, before we kind of get into more of the process stuff. I feel like they could add a little bit more here. Character design, nice. Backgrounds. Okay, I think they could add a bit more text. Like I feel like we could have like a paragraph for each thing. I would break it up into like, okay, this was the brief, or the overview of the project. Here's like the process or the behind the scenes. Here's the results of the video. I feel like that would be really, really helpful to show, okay, by doing this video, this artist got so many views and here's a testimonial from them and all of this kind of stuff. I think that would be really good. Having great case studies on your website is one of the things that you can do in the freelance funnel framework to really attract the clients to you. So when you've already made them aware of you, how do they become clients? It doesn't happen instantly. So you need to attract them to you. And one of the great tools to do that is case studies. So let's carry on then through here, see if we can find any really good case studies. Okay, I like this. I love seeing like actual hand drawing stuff on behind the scenes. I don't know why. I think it just makes me feel like, okay, they put so much time and effort into what they do. So I always encourage people to do that. I just think for this case study as well, they could just add a little bit more. Let's try infographics. Yeah, I think they could do a little bit of work on these different pages because I'm navigating around. I'm not really sure where I'm ending up. Watch examples of what we do, our process, contact us today. Oh, maybe this is a contact page. No, it isn't. Okay, I'm confused. But I think there's just a little bit of link stuff that they need to do here. Who are Eggbook? Dynamic animation studio spread across 2 biggest cities in the UK. You can tell like what kind of work they like to do, what they like to work with, just by kind of how they branded this and how they presented themselves. I think it's really, really good. I think where they could really get clients to really want to work with them is going in more on those case study sections, adding more testimonials, stuff like that. I think this process one looks pretty good. Maybe they could add a little bit more detail, but I think, this shows me like how they work. Check out our process videos. I think it's really good. I like it. So let's explore their LinkedIn then. 6,000 followers on a company page on LinkedIn for an animation studio, I think is pretty good. So they're already doing a fairly good job on LinkedIn. I can see that they've got some posts on here with good engagement. So let's check this out. Okay, yeah, I think they're doing a pretty good job of putting content out there. They're obviously getting likes and comments. What I would say say they potentially could do is think about, what kind of audience are we building here? Because my suspicion is that they're building an audience of lots of other artists because they're entertaining them with their cute comic. They're doing stuff like that. They're doing a really good job of that. But is that really the people who they're trying to attract? Like, obviously, it's always important to be part of the community, bringing value to your peers and all this kind of stuff. But I would say to Eggbug, if they want to get more clients, then think about how your posts are speaking directly to your clients. How can we show them the process and how we work, and how can we further attract them to us? So like, you've got the awareness part, I think they're doing fantastically at. What about the attraction part though? Is this actually converting into clients? What they're doing here is, this is a pretty good action post. They're saying, this is what we do, work with us, have a project in mind, work with us. I just think they're kind of missing the attraction part a little bit. So I think they're doing a really good job on social of getting their animation studio out there, obviously building an audience. But I would just think about how can they really focus on that attraction part of really getting these posts out to their ideal client. I reviewed this insane motion design portfolio and there was just one thing that was missing. So watch this next video to find out what that was.